next up, Greater New Bedford Voc-Tech travels to Seekonk for a Friday night game, 7 o'clock. And what happened to the Bears last week?
It sounded like it was pretty ugly against Millis last week. Buddy Thomas was calling me, in between each quarter to give me the scores, and he didn't really have too much to update me on for Voc-Tech's scoring. The Bears failed to get into the end zone last week. They only had 120 total yards of offense. Nick Richard, he threw just 2 passes, both were incompletions, and they were led by Jacob Tavares. He had 4 carries for 49 yards, and he was, pretty much their biggest spark on offense, which isn't saying much. I know Millis was a pretty big team. A lot of people on Twitter were saying just how big the players were. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if it was that. I don't know if it was, Voc-Tech came into the season with a couple injuries. They were a little banged up. We'll see how they do this week when they travel to Seekonk. And Seekonk's coming off of a 48-27 win over Case. Quarterback Brendan Smith had a huge performance in that game for Seekonk. He was 20 of 26 passing, 365 yards,
wow,
and 6 touchdowns. I know on the New Bedford video I was saying I wanted Chandler DeBras as my fantasy football quarterback, but maybe this Brendan Smith isn't a bad choice either, with his stat line.
Maybe the Pats can draft him and put him in the second half.
I know, right? And his best receiver was Andrew Ringler. He caught 7 passes, 160 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, Seekonk, it sounds like they're no joke. They have a new offense this year, and it really sounds like they're able to put up points on the board. I know it was against Case last week, so we'll just see how Voc-Tech's defense responds this week. I know they let Millis put up 40 last week on them, so it's back to the drawing board, I think, this week for the Bears, after that 40-0 loss to Millis last week. So we'll see how they do at Seekonk.
All right, and you can follow us on Twitter at @SC_varsity.